Hello, this is Lee Benson, who is a children's author of the famous Egg series. There's Henry Egg and there's Shelley Egg and there's Dan Bear with Henry, Shelley and Eskimo Joe. And there's a book out called 12 Eggs in a Book, which is 12 separate stories. And not only do I write children's stories, but I write poetry and I write adult humour stories. I'd like to say hello to everybody at the Oakwood Festival. And thank you, Dawn. It was a pleasure meeting you ages ago where you thought I was a complete and utter loony, and I've absolutely proved that fundamentally. But today I'm going to read you one of my chapters from 12 Eggs in the Book, which is called A Safe Trip. And this is all about my egg, Henry, which I have here. Let me show you Henry. He's in his egg box. There's Henry. Say hello. Hello. There's Henry Egg. And just in case you want to know, he has a girlfriend called Shelley Egg, and that's Shelley with the big lips. And not only that, we've got another egg, Alien Egg, who's an upside down egg. But today it's all about Henry, and this is called A Safe Trip. Henry is dreaming for a change. What shall I do today, thought Henry while sitting on his comfy chair. He looked out of the window and saw that it was a sunny go for a walk along the seaside sort of day. So Henry decided to take himself off for a walk along the coast. The sun indeed was shining and glistening on the sea, and the wind was blowing gently, and it was just enough to add a touch of white foam to the waves. The fluffy clouds were gently rolling along, enjoying floating in the blue sky. Many gulls were soaring aimlessly in circles above him, squawking and searching for fish and other things to eat. And they were calling out, and their singing was left something to be desired. Gulls are not known for singing in tune. Henry looked up and thought to himself, I wish I could fly. Shelley can sing so much better than all the gulls put together. Well, we all know that children are not able to fly, and eggs most certainly do not fly. For sure, if they did, they'd be birds. Henry knew he wasn't a bird. After all, he did not have any feathers or a beak. He took a huge gulp of fresh sea air, and closing his eyes just for that moment, Henry's mind said he was able to fly. He felt his arms stretch out, and he became as light as a feather. Then he held his breath and listened to his heart. He was flying. He was soaring, and he was cruising through the air, and he felt very good. And he could feel the air whooshing all around him, and he could see all around for miles. The sun felt good on his back with the rays warming up his yolk. Far away, in the distance, he spied a man pointing a long stick in the air. Wait a minute, gulped Henry. It isn't a stick at all. It's all metallic. And no, it's a gun! What's worse, it's pointed right at me. The man was wearing a heavy coat with lots of pockets, and Henry could smell a mouldy, muddy smell which was travelling on the wind. The man took aim at Henry, and then there was a puff of white smoke followed by a large, muffled bang. Henry stopped flying and froze. He began to fall straight down. Oh no! Exclaimed Henry. I'm going to crack. I'm going to smash into the sea. I can't swim. I'm going to get scrambled. Oh, help, help, help. Now this was just at the right time for a magician and a magical moment, if not an exceptional rescue plan to happen. This can't happen to me. This can't happen to me. I'm Henry the Unbreakable Egg, and I'm not the James Bond of the egg world. Then he thought some more while still rocking down towards the ground. Well, I'm thinking very hard that the bullet will certainly miss me by a smidgen, and it's going to fall into the sea. Sure enough, it whizzed by Henry and missed him by the thinnest, tiniest whisker. Henry stopped spinning and hurtling to the ground and gently landing on the warm, soft sand without even a bump. It was the gentle, smooth, creamy landing that only the most experienced parachute jumper would show off in front of a massive crowd. That's better, said Henry, smiling to himself. There was really nothing to worry about at all. After all, it's just time for a nice, cool vanilla ice cream with a long chocolate flake pushed right in it. Henry dusted off the sand, put a big smile on his face, and walked off in the direction of his favourite ice cream van, which had parked further along the beach by the roadside. Yum, 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 he winked joyfully. Did he break? Not on this adventuresome day, he didn't. Thank you very much.